Welcome, my constant reader friends. I'm Tad, and this is Tad Reads Books and Stuff. Well, this is the final episode of the Marvelous Team-Ups reading of Murder Falcon. So, as you know, the Marvelous Team-Up is Graz from the GKBC and myself. And this last time, I put it out there that it really would be fun if some other people chose to join us in reading some graphic novels. Especially if maybe you haven't done it before and it's not, your forte. And we were taken up by Jay, the Faceless Book Reviews. What an amazing job you've done, Jay. Your videos are fantastic. Your videos are the way it should be done. Graz and I really started this Marvelous Team-Up thing because we really enjoy relaxing, having fun, and reading graphic novels. I think both of us, have read them for a long time, since we were children. I wasn't allowed to read them in my home. When I was a kid, they weren't serious enough. I had to read novels. I had to go to my friends' homes to read comic books. Oh, I even have one. So one of the ones I used to go to my friend's house and read was Rom. I don't know if anybody remembers good old Rom. I fell in love with Rom, even though I believe it's a Marvel comic, and I wasn't a Marvel fan. I was a DC fan. But I would go to my friends' homes to be able to read comic books behind my parents' backs. And then as I got older and I could, I was on my own, I could buy my own, then I started, reading others. But it's something that I really have done most of my life just for relaxation and for fun. I love art. I love anything, music, art, dance, theater, movies, books. I just have my whole life. And it's just another medium for me to read and have some enjoyment where I can escape. The reason I'm talking about this is the Marvelous Team-Up, again, I think we're just doing this for ourselves. Not so much for viewers. I mean, let's be honest. My last episode of Murder Falcon, I had 18 views. And the episode before that of Murder Falcon, I had 12 views. So that's 6 that I know of are me, Graz, Jay, and our probably immediate family were half of the views on that video. It's not a popular thing. It's not something, again, that we do to drive a lot of views to our channels or anything like that. We do it because it's just something we enjoy. So, here's the thing. I'm trying to appeal to people out there that maybe think that graphic novels are not serious or not fun or not real reading. I'm not going to do a review of these last 2 chapters. I want you to go and watch Graz's channel, the GKBC, and see what he says about it. I want you to go to Jay's channel and watch Jay's beautiful production and what he thinks of it. I'm going to tell you what I think of it, but I'm not going to tell you what happens because I want you to be interested. Buy this book. I think this book was a labor of love for the author. So let me get the numbers out of the way like I normally do. I don't know why I'm trying to, I don't know. I'm just trying to not be a downer or be, I'm usually excited about these books, and I am, excited about it, but I'm trying to temper myself down a little bit with this video, I guess. This is Murder Falcon. The story and artwork are done by Daniel Warren Johnson. I think it was a labor of love for him. There's some, I think, some very personal things in here. And it was published in July of 2019 by Image Comics. I really want people to go and find this book and just sit back and enjoy it. This book gave me more pleasure reading than anything I've read for a very long time. It just made me feel young again. I mean, like, I was reading something and just, I thoroughly enjoyed every second of reading this. Looking at all the artwork, it's crazy. All the imagery and the references to heavy metal and rock and roll, and I don't know how I can put it anymore. On Goodreads, it currently has a 4.43 rating, which is really good. I gave it 5 stars. On Goodreads, there's 1,343 ratings and only 5 1-star ratings. Out of all those ratings, 5 1 stars, and not one of those 1-star ratings has a review or a reason why. They just flippantly gave it 1 star, I think. Again, this is a comic book, people. It's meant for fun. Yes, you can. There's some heavy issues in this book with life and death and cancer and pain and fear. But there's beauty in it too. The artwork, again, the references to heavy metal. But it's not Tolstoy. It's not, an amazingly written book. The character development is almost non-existent. It's all story, and even the story is kind of jumbled. It reminds me of Miss Peregrine's Children, those series of novels. Cool idea. You find this box with all these old, weird, freaky pictures, and it just is so cool. You develop a story around these pictures, and sometimes it works, and sometimes it doesn't work so much. You're kind of forcing things. And that's in this book a little bit. Trying to get all those heavy metal references and names and images and things in here and develop a story around it. Also with trying to tell a serious, sad story, but still make it light and fun. I mean, yeah, it's not, well, I'm not even going to say, I was going to say Gone with the Wind, but I don't like Gone with the Wind. But you know what I'm saying? It's not a serious piece of literature. It's not even necessarily well written. I still gave it 5 stars because I thoroughly loved it. And that's the reason why Graz and I do the Marvelous Team Up. Because you don't always have to read something serious or something new by some famous author. You can just sit back, enjoy something that maybe brings you back to when you were a kid and you had no cares in the world. That's what I'm trying to use this video for. I want to show you some things in here because some cool things happen in the last 2 chapters, but I want you to read it. I don't know what else to say. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I loved it. And I don't know. There's going to be about 10 people that watch this video, but maybe you'll pick it up. Maybe you'll give it to somebody and they'll enjoy it too. But that's all I'm going to say about it. Now, we're going to talk about the next graphic novel that the Marvelous Team Up is going to read. And we were discussing several comic books that we wanted to read, but I just said, you know what, let's do something that we have. A lot of these people are doing this, read what you own. And I suggested to Graz that we do something that I know we both have and that might be fun to do. It's not a new comic by any stretch of by the imagination, but this is what we're going to do. We're going to do Preacher. So this is by Garth Ennis and Steve Dillon. I think you all might not know, but they've made a TV series out of this, but it's in 6 different books. So we're going to start doing Preacher in 2 weeks. Graz and I don't think Jay has decided he's going to bow out, but he may join us again. I'm still going to put it out there. Please, anybody, join us. Especially, maybe you've never even done a YouTube video, and it might be fun to do it. But we're going to do Preacher, so we've got book 1. The artwork, it looks really cool. I've never read this, and I didn't watch the TV series, so I don't really know a lot about it, but it looks cool as hell. Look at these covers. There's book 2. Here's book 3. I hope you're not seeing too much glare. Here's book 4. Great artwork. I think this is going to be fun as hell. Again, I don't really know much about it, but hopefully, I know Garth Ennis. I'm familiar with Garth Ennis, so, and he's awesome. So here's book 5. And then last is book 6. All right. So that's what we're going to be reading next is Preacher. I hope you stick around. I hope maybe you tell some friends and we get some more people watching these videos. But if not, we're still having fun with it. Graz and I are going to keep plodding along. So please check out Graz's channel. Check out Jay's channel if you haven't. And as usual, if you found any entertaining value in this kind of non-existent video, I'm sorry. I just want to try to get people to watch and read more graphic novels, I guess. I don't know. Anyways, if you found any entertaining value in my videos, please like, please subscribe, please leave me some comments, and until next time, peace out.